Hello and welcome to some Hearthstone Battlegrounds. It's been a bit since I've played Hearthstone on YouTube. Still play at the gym almost every time I go, actually. It's good this season. There's been about 45 minutes, like 55-minute games. It's awesome, which is great for cardio. Let's see here. After Tavern's Refresh, copy its higher tier minion and freeze them both, or Millhouse Manastorm. Let's go with Millhouse. I'm in. Hope you guys have been well. Thanks for checking out my more Trikslyr channel. Here we do a lot of single-player content. But I think I'm going to start adding up some Blizzard stuff. Maybe a little bit of HOTS, maybe some Hearthstone here and there. As my main channel has become very focused on Deadlock. It's doing very well for me, so thank you guys that enjoy the Deadlock. But of course, I want to keep up the gaming on multiple channels, right? Or multiple games, right? I don't want to just do Deadlock only for the rest of my life. But YouTube punishes you if you upload different games to a channel. Thus, we have this here. After you play a Murloc, give a friendly hero Murloc +1 health. This is actually really good to have, although hard to run with Millhouse Manastorm. I'm going to grab the +4 attack as well and just toss it on top of there to spend money efficiently. With Millhouse Manastorm, my plan is just to fill my board as quickly as possible because every minion is 2 gold rather than 3.
Have a good battle, friend.
Alright, our first opponent is going to be the Jailer, who is currently running the dragon. He goes to 1-1, looking to grab some more dragons later on. It looks like for him, but I will take the easy victory. Alright, for our next turn, we actually have to keep building up as it's physically impossible for us to buy Tavern Tier 2 on Millhouse Manastorm, and that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and take a note from this guy and grab Upbeat Front Drake, which will give me more minions every 3 turns. And let's go ahead and grab our Cord Pooler. That'll give us some decent DPS as well as some potential cleanup, and just go ahead and continues to flood the board. With Millhouse Manastorm, because I have cheap units, I just want to flood the board and try and do as much damage as I can each turn. For our next matchup, we're facing off against Jiraxxus. Ooh, a couple people quit out. Man, so many people quit in Hearthstone Battlegrounds. It's kind of insane. Alright, good trade for us. Nice. That's what? Ooh, hit that one on the right. Yes, perfect. So now we get a total of 3 damage versus 2. We'll take it, chunk them out. And this turn should be our moment to go ahead and tech up. Let's see here. I actually have 5 gold, but that's fine. Ooh, we actually have a possible triple coming our way. So perhaps I want to go ahead and grab that bad boy. Let's grab this refresh and grab this 1 gold. Put that on the field. Let's go ahead and refresh. And we find our triple. Wonderful. So next turn we'll be able to upgrade and we'll also get a triple. Great play for us. Our next opponent will be Sneed, who appears to be running dragons. Okay then. Solid damage coming from him. I do have a lot of 1-drops, which is actually very scary against the Grim Guardian. Because he actually gets +2 health on every attack, which means you're just outpacing, right? And they're going to do a solid amount of damage to me. Not too bad. Really triple. 3 damage goes from my face. Well played. Alright, we have 6 gold now, though. Let's go ahead and tech up to level 2. And then we're going to go ahead and go for Upbeat Front Dragon. Get us a triple here. Ooh, nice. Oh, did I lose out on the passive? Oh, no, I didn't. There it goes. I was like, what the heck? Let's see. Magnetic. Extra stats. Double its minions' attack or health. Minions in Tavern on +2 game. I may want this +2 attack. It's good death rattle and kind of like snowballs up. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's pick that up. Toss it on the field. We're going to sell a Refreshing Anomaly and grab our Salt Scale Honcho. So now we have 2 of them on the field, and that, I believe, will conclude our turn. Yes, sir. All right. Facing off against Rock Master Voon. We did get a couple of dragons. Ooh, the Blazing Skyfin we can keep. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at our minion advantage. We are sitting pretty. 8 damage. Taking him down to 5 armor. Let's see here. Ooh, that is an insanely good demon start, but we don't have a Wrathweaver. I think instead I'm actually going to load the board here and then go up to 3, right? We have our trinket coming up, and for those that don't know what a trinket is, Hearthstone Battlegrounds this season has added trinkets, which gives you passives, usually weighted towards what you are building up, and you can use these trinkets to scale up your characters faster, slower, etc. It gives you a lot of identity, and while I do think there are some trinkets that are a little overtuned, I do think that it's a great addition to the game. It's been pretty fun to play, so we'll see ours on the next round. Facing off against Jiraxis again, seems to be our enemy. He's slowly getting chipped out, down to 29 HP at the moment. It does seem like he's struggling to build a composition, but that is a healthy backstage security. I like the change on this, by the way. It used to do 1 damage per turn. Now it just does 1 on a battle cry. Makes it a lot easier to play around, and also a much more valuable card. But we win the trade. A total of what? 6 damage? Nice. Make him struggle a little bit, right? More pressure you put on people, the harder it is for them to tech up. Okay, so we have our trinkets available to us. The first time a friendly minion dies each combat, it gives maximum stats to a random friendly minion. Oh, that's kind of cool. Get an operating belcher. Whenever a friendly minion loses venom, it gains 3/3 permanently. Ooh. I could make Murloc work here. Let's go ahead and make up the belcher portrait here. Let's grab that guy. Whenever you lose venom, it will give them 3/3. Let's pick this up then. Let's sell this guy. Toss this on the field. We do like our Blazing Sky Fence. We do have a bit of a Merc composition. The thing is, with this character, you want to be careful not to overcommit to one tribe. It can be quite dangerous. Let's see. Let's toss this in the field and see what we get. Locked out an Oracle. Let's go ahead and roll. See if we find some Murlocs. We don't find any. We do find a Fiery Blood and get a plain copy of a random minion from your opponent's last warband. He's building Murlocs. Let's go ahead and grab that. Play that. We got a Blazing Sky Fin. We do like to see that. Let's go ahead and toss this bad boy in the field. This has 2 turns before it's playable, but I don't want to waste the golds. Actually, I could do it. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's roll. We do find an Oracle and a Wrathweaver. Fine, we'll pick that up. Let's go ahead and play the Oracle. That should hit all of our Murlocs. We want to put this in the front. So whenever it dies, it will get 3/3, and then hopefully the other Murloc that is hit gets 3/3 as well. From the venom.
You're doing great out there.
Thanks, Bob. Ooh, if we hit that one, that'd be so juicy. Come on. Yes! Juicy, juicy. Oh my god, that one hit that one too. Nice hits. He's so angry. I would be. I would be so angry as well. But we tie, so not too shabby. Not too bad at all. He was on 2-star as well, while I was on 3-star. I'm pretty excited about that. Let's go ahead and grab this bad boy. Our health continues to grow for our Fiery Fellblood. We could play for an extra Cold Light Seer, but I think I'm going to go ahead and avoid that for now. Let's play both of our Cold Light Seers, get the stats going. Let's roll one more time. We do find while it's in your hand, and you play a Murloc, get 3/3, and we have a Mercules here, which I do love this combination of cards. And suddenly we have some Murlocs. So we'll go ahead and throw these in the field. We'll get rid of these 2, grab these guys, and then we got to figure out where we want to go from there. Well then, it looks like we're going to be fighting against Sneed, who's in first place with dragons. He's got some pretty strong ones. Our Venom goes off. Like to see that. Nice. However, this one did not die, so the Venom has not spread to another Murloc. Luckily for us, we do have additional Murlocs available to us. All we need is a lucky hit coming our way. So far, the lucky hit is not occurring, but maybe it won't matter. Now it actually physically can't happen. Well, that's alright. We missed out on 3/3 stats, no big deal. But we take out the person in first place with relative ease. Now, we are getting into the late game. Millhouse can be a bit rough to find Murlocs on, as I mentioned before. Hopefully, we can find a trinket that helps us out with that. If not, we'll just continue to go down the route we are. Let's go ahead and go for a trade or a roll here. Nothing that really helps too much, although give another friendly minion 5/5 and a Divine Shield can be helpful. However, I am missing an important Murloc to make that work. And I also have to be careful because when I play my Mercules, I want the stats to go onto my Bream counter. So let's go ahead and roll and stick with the Murlocs. Oof, rough roll for us. Let's go ahead and grab this Careful Investment, which will give us 2 extra gold on the next turn. Sell both of these guys. We're going to go ahead and roll once more. And cry ourselves asleep because we are unlucky. Alright, let's put that on the field here. We're gonna go ahead and play our next 2 gold. I could have kept one of those guys and not waste $1, but here we are. Sometimes in life, you make decisions that you disagree with. Trinket time!
You're way ahead.
Ooh, that's where all those Murlocs are at. Well, that makes a little bit more sense, doesn't it? He has a Murloc that I want with that bass skill. Oh, he's got a big juicy boy over there, 25, 24. Okay, alright, nice. Finally that dies, which gives me a good poison. Sadly, it doesn't connect with him. But it doesn't matter, we still get the dub, and we'll do some decent damage to him, what, 5? Nice, ooh, bring him down to 16. It does mean that I want to try and tech up and get the higher tiered Murlocs, if available to me. Get 2 random Murlocs, start of each turn, and get 2 more. Love that. That is massive for me. Get an operated Belcher whenever a friendly minion loses Venomous. It gains 12/12 permanently. Oh my god. I could have 2 of those? Versus free Murlocs? I think I want the poison. I'm gonna take the poison. Yes. Give me the 12/12 stats. Let's put that on the field here. Toss that there. Let's go ahead and grab our Blazing Skyfin. And then I think after this turn, we just go ahead and rush straight to 6, right? Battlecry, give your other Murlocs 3/3. We'll take it. Toss that on the field. Nice. Ooh, let's roll. We're gonna roll down and try to find Murlocs that we can use. The taunt is helpful. Let's roll one more time. No Murlocs given to me. Ooh, get a random Murloc and a copy of it. We'll go ahead and freeze that. And let's put this on this guy right here. Make sure he dies off. Solid stats for our team. Let's go ahead and put him over here in case there's any cleaves so we don't have him take any damage. We'll bring him to the front since he's a nice juicy boy. And we'll go from there. Not too bad. Okay, so my question is, I have 12/12 and 3/3 permanently. Do those 2 combine do 15/15 on health? We are about to find out. Okay, kill goes in. Stats go up. Another Venom hits. Nice. Spread that poison. If I could find a Baron, we would be in such a great position here. Oh, he's got a lot of stats over there, doesn't he? Woof. Down to 1. Jailer looking pretty strong, but I am scaling up over time, so I'm not too worried. I would need to find additional ways to get health. But we'll see in the future. Do I want to ground this? I think I want to go ahead and go up to 8. Yes. Now the question is, do I want to freeze this? Get a random Murloc and a copy of it. It gives me a potential triple, which I could really utilize, and I have 2 potential triples already if I can get one of them. Let's go ahead and freeze it, because that's a possible triple. It's going to cost me 2 gold, but that's okay. I can spend that gold somewhere else. My only concern is that my Mercules might put 2/2 on the Bream Canter. Instead of being on the Bream Canter, it goes on whatever I pick here, which is a bit scary. Let me see. Is there any defined shield potentials here? Dragons, Murlocs, Elementals. I can always grab this fella. Deal 3 damage to all minions. He'll be helpful in the long run in case we run into a situation where there's divine shields. So we'll pick him up, and hopefully it's a good late game play. We're facing our Jiraxxus once again. He is running Elementals, it looks like. Looks like he couldn't find the demons that he wants to go for. I actually think his firepower is too low for me. Hoping I can get a few death rattles out at least, but it looks like it's going to be kind of hard to do. Yeah, it sure is. Oh my god, we wiped the floor with this guy. Total of 15 damage. Is a bit too early right now, so we can't delete him entirely, but it's enough to knock him out, and we are in the top 4. Alright, we're going to go ahead and grab our cloning conch. We are facing off with someone that is in first place. Let's play our conch to see what happens. We do score a triple. Oh my god, and we get another Belcher. That's incredible. Alright, let's pick up our tier 6. Start a combat, give your opponents, or you and your opponents 3 leftmost minions divine shield. Oh, that's scary. I don't think I want to play that. At all. So we'll go ahead and pick up the Foe Reaper. We'll probably get rid of it in the near future. Let's go ahead and roll. We do find another Battlecry Blazing Skyfin, but we currently have a golden on ours. We can grab the Oozing Gladiator. That will give us additional Battlecries to play to make him bigger. Cheap Battlecries as well. Let's go ahead and play that. Yes, sir. Put that on the field. Let's go ahead and put our stats on... Put on both our Venomous, actually. Yes! Taunt you, taunt you. 2 Madonnas here, we'll play that. Elementals, dragons. Dragons are the only ones that potentially could have Divine Shield, right? Are we worried about that? They do scale up relatively well. We have a Scourfin as well available to us. Let's go ahead and grab that Scourfin to continue making our Bream counter get huge. Let's put that on the field. There we go. So now we have Taunt on both of our operatic Belchers. Excuse me. Actually, let's put that over here. I want this to die ASAP, right? These will clear out. Hopefully we get the Venom on them. Should be a-okay. Mercury's over here. And then we'll have these two together. Maybe best to split them. Just because they're poison abilities in case there's any cleaves. Cool. Let's go and put the extra stats on this fella. And we'll get ready for our next turn. Our next match is against Malagos, who's currently doing very well on a 9-game win streak. Holy moly. It's pretty bonkers. Looks like we'll be able to clean him up pretty decently, though, as our poison does come out and connects. That's funny, the poison hit that one twice. Now it spreads out twice. There we go. And we actually get the win. Solid there. The stats continue to grow for our Murlocs. And we are now in the late game. Ooh, nice. We get a Baskill, too, which is what I was looking for. Let's go ahead and pick that bad boy up. We'll stay here on 5 and play around triples if we can. This actually normally gets a lot of value, but not in this case. Let's go ahead and roll. Ooh, we do find a couple of candidates for a triple as well. We roll again. And we want to decide if we want to get rid of anything here. What we're looking for is Assault Scale Honcho to help give more HP. And they're getting relatively large, and I can't really get rid of them unless I do a Devour. I could get rid of my Scourfin, which would be helpful in bringing in my other Murlocs. I'm the highest health Murloc, which would bring in our Bream counter and ensure that we get the win. But I'm not in a position where I have to do that quite yet. So I'm going to go ahead and stay on track and build out what I have here. Back again to face our buddy the Jailer, who is being on and off currently. The last time we fought him, he did 5 damage to us. Building up those dragons. Oh boy. Oh yeah, those numbers are scaling. Look at that. Flying at me with a ton of health points. Luckily for me, I do have that poison mechanic still available to me. Ooh, almost gets through that with the Divine Shield. We do turn it around, but he has a Reborn here. I still have 2 more poisons. And it looks like he just has so many stats, and I'm going to struggle against him. Bringing us down to, what? 24 HP? Yes, 24 HP. Alright, so next time I play against him, I need to put out my best minions possible for sure. An additional poison could be helpful. We're gonna go ahead and go up to 6 as we are facing off against a bot for the next fight. And we'll go ahead and roll. We roll here, we find a couple of Murlocs and even a triple available for us. In order to get that triple, though, I would have to sell some things. And I think for now, I'm a bit too worried to do that. Let's go ahead and freeze that, though. We'll also grab our Primal Fin Lookout, and then we're going to try and look for what's called a Devour in the tavern. Hopefully I get the Devour and I can eat this Scourfin, which would allow for me to put their stats on another Murloc. If not, I'll just sell it and eat the cost. Alright, so we have a round against the Ghost. We just ticked up to level 6, and we're going to see if we can kill this off pretty handily. Hopefully we can. Man, a lot of dragons. I wonder, what are you guys facing in your matches? I find that Undead isn't played that much anymore. I see a lot of dragon builds. I see a lot of mech builds. Not in this case, though, as they're... actually, no one picked up mechs. That's kind of crazy. But mechs and dragons seem to be pretty strong at the moment. Ooh, the only bad part about this is I didn't get the stats from scaling with the poison. Kind of a weird sweet spot, right? Okay. We do at least clean that up relatively well. Get some decent stats on our big boys. And we should be fighting against Malagos, I believe, next. Yes, we are. Let's go ahead and grab our triple here, although we're not going to be able to use that. Let's grab this. Let's grab a Primal Fin. And let's roll and pray that we can... Oh my god, there it is. Reboot minions get stats to a random friendly minion. Hell yes, that is actually massive for us. Let's freeze, and then we will utilize that on our next turn. The likelihood of being killed by this guy is relatively low. as we have some good poisons. Remember, he has elementals, and elementals get big. They don't really keep building things over and over. We'll take this, and then we'll use the stats, put that on one of our other Murlocs, and then we'll go from there. For now, we can grab anything on the field here. We do have an elemental surprise. This minion can triple with any elemental. Do I have an elemental I could utilize with that? Oh, it's with my Arid Atrocity. So we'll go ahead and pick that up, as it's considered an all, and I'm going to put that on the field in the future. Let's bring that down and head into our next turn. All right, let's go face off against Malygos. Hopefully our composition is strong enough. He does have a couple of Divine Shields. No poison connecting there. Sad for us, but we do spread a little bit of poison. Nice. Get the turnaround. So have 3 poison available to us. Now we have to just out-sustain a few of them here, if we can. Oh my god, that Elemental Fire actually doing massive damage to us. And we actually take a big hit. Suddenly we are in trouble. The stats continue to climb, but luckily for us, we got a couple of plans here in the background. Let's see if it's enough. We grab the Channel of the Devourer. We'll play that on him. There we go. Put that on the field. Let's go ahead and play our Lookfun. Give minion 2/2. Give friendly minion 3 for each one that you control. Sure, we'll pick that up for some stats in the future. Let's go ahead and start rolling. We want to see if we can grab anything that can be helpful for our team. Whether it be... Ooh, at the end of your turn, adjacent minions trigger their battle cries. Not really running battle cries, which is a bit scary. Let's go ahead and put our 2 health up. We roll one more time. There we go. We do find our Murloc here. So let's go ahead and play this guy. We're going to go ahead and toss this on our strongest character here, which is going to be this fella. Make him nice and big. Let's grab our triple for the Mercules. Mercules on the field. Hoping that we can find one more of these to get a triple. Gain the stats of all your minions in your hand. Ooh, nice. Coral Morgul, which can be solid for us. Pick that up. We do have some decent stats on the field here, so it wouldn't be bad to have him. What I need to find is a triple in this regard. Let's go ahead and sell this guy. And I think we go ahead and play our Baskill. So, Baskill on the field, and then we're going to hope in the future here that we find a triple that will allow for these 2 to combine. That way I can put my Coral Morgul on the field. Our Arid Atrocity is also really good to be put on the field here too as well. But I don't have the room for him, sadly. So we might get the triple, play that, and then sell it later if we even get that far. But for now, it all comes down to RNGesus and us having some really good trades. Okay, into our next fight against the Jailer. Time to do or bust here. He has a very strong board with good Divine Shield so far. Solid hits coming in from him. We get a solid trade. They dive straight in there, take the poison. Okay, there it goes. Ooh, and doing a great job of just cleaning us up. I think this might be GG for us here. Yeah, the stats just got way too big. And I also got rid of my Divine Shield, right? That would have been huge there. GG's to our opponent. 16 damage coming to our face, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the Hearthstone Battlegrounds content. That's a win for us, and we'll go ahead and climb. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around.